Welcome to the PMDRX DMERX Therapist Mobility and Seating Assessment Demonstration. This training video has been designed to help you to understand how to sign in and navigate the PMDRX website as a therapist subscriber. CMS exam and documentation criteria for various durable medical equipment items can be very complex and confusing, particularly when documenting patient needs for a power or manual wheelchair. Currently, Medicare audits show that documentation errors for power mobility devices occurs 80% of the time on average. Many therapists do not have a user-friendly electronic exam and documentation process that the PMDRX solution provides. The PMDRX exam tool has been designed to help you to avoid typical exam and documentation errors so your patient can receive the medically necessary equipment prescribed and therefore contribute to improving patient outcomes. Please note that all patient names, doctor names, and medical supply company names in this demonstration video are fictitious for HIPAA compliance purposes. To view the PMDRX website, navigate on your browser of choice to www.pmdrx.com. There's absolutely nothing to download. The PMDRX website is a secure, cloud-based, encrypted website using the same level of security encryption as the National Security Agency. You can register to use the PMDRX exam tool by clicking the Therapist Registration link. On the next page, you will continue to the registration process. There is a nominal annual subscription fee for therapists to register to use the PMDRX tool. A link is provided that will allow you to access the subscription application. Following your registration and submission of your application, you'll receive an activation email. Click the activation link contained in the body of the email. If the link does not work, copy and paste it into your browser. You'll set up your own secure personal password for access. Go through the setup screens and you're ready to start using the exam tool. Let's get started using the PMDRX exam tool. You'll log into PMDRX by entering your login identification and the password that you have set up. Click to log in and you'll immediately be taken to the Functional Mobility Examiner home page. On this page, there are links that will give you access to various pages within the PMDRX website. You can click New Patient Exam to set up a new exam, or click View Exams to view the exams that are already set up on your exam list. This list is a color-coded list that will show you the status of your exams. You'll see that exams that are pending are in green, yellow is in process exams, and completed exams are in red. Let's process an exam. We'll click on the name Luke Sample. When we click on Mr. Sample's page, we'll be taken to the patient information page. Now, if an ATP has assisted in setting up this patient for you in the system, there may be notes for you at the top of the screen if the ATP is requesting that you assess the patient for specific equipment items. Check the information on the Patient Information Demographics page. You'll enter the time that you start this examination, and at the end of the examination, you'll be directed back to this page where you will enter the timeout. Let's begin the exam. Once I am in the exam, I have the ability to enter medical diagnoses and search for ICD-10 codes. Let's do that. Let's click to search for an ICD-10 code. Let's enter osteoarthritis. osteoarthritis. When we click search, several osteoarthritic diagnoses will come up. Let's select osteoarthritis of the knee, double-click it, and it'll be added to the diagnosis list. You can enter as many diagnoses as you would like. Continue throughout the examination. You'll notice that as you process the examination, it's very complete and comprehensive. Continue to process from page to page as you go through the examination. After you proceed to the last page and complete that page, you'll be required to enter some optional comments or a final summary. After you have completed your entries, click Preview and Sign Document. You'll click to auto-transcribe the documents. That will open a PDF form, a secure encrypted PDF form that will be your transcribed documentation. It'll be a draft copy for you to review. Review the documentation copy. If you're satisfied with your entries, exit the screen and proceed to sign the document. By checking this box, you are attesting that you have personally performed this functional mobility evaluation. You're also verifying that you do not have a financial relationship with the manufacturer or DME supplier of the devices you are recommending in this evaluation. Enter your password to sign the document. After entering your password, click Accept, Sign, and lock the document. The documents are now completed and closed. Later on, if you have to add an addendum to the exam, simply come to this page and click Add Exam Addendum Notes. Let's view all of the final documents. We are now going to open a completed document. Notice now the draft language, the watermark that was in the background, has disappeared, and we now have completed exam documentation. So I'll quickly scroll through this just to give you an idea of how much information there is here. There's actually 10 pages of documentation. Very thorough, very comprehensive, very complete. After you have reviewed all of this and entered your signature, you'll notice that that electronic signature also appears on these pages, and a place for the doctor to concur with the findings of this assessment if he agrees with your assessment. Additionally, there is an electronic signature protocol page that meets the Medicare requirements for authenticating electronic signatures. You can also send a copy of this documentation to the supplier and the physician through secure email. Let's now return to the home page. On the home page, there are some links in the Getting Started area that you'll have access to. Notice that you also have information here that lets you know that your patient referrals and exams total 14. 3 are pending, 7 are in process, and 4 have been completed. You can view your exams by clicking the number 2 link, but you can also click View Exams on the top. Will take you to the same page. You can view your profile and edit it if necessary. This completes the PMDRX therapist demonstration. If you have questions or need assistance, contact a PMDRX customer service representative at 888-697-6379.